Mokhtar has for him, whether he can get off the ground running there?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest question mark for them. I think they'll be pretty solid defensively, but I'm not 100% certain that their offensive pieces are going to be there. But you never know. Sometimes teams just click well, and we could be pleasantly surprised. Obviously, their front office is confident in it, although they had a little bit of a rocky start to the season, given their hiccups with the stadium construction and just kind of having a ho-hum start to everything. But we'll see how it goes.
Teams to watch?
Teams to watch.
In the East, I think if DC wouldn't have lost Ariola, they would have been really good. But I think Ola Kamara is going to do really well for them and score lots of goals.
That's true.
Portland and Minnesota, I think, are going to do really well.
Yeah, obviously LAFC, Seattle in the West, those are big. I think kind of that middle group includes like Dallas, San Jose.
Jesus Ferreira for Dallas, I think, is a great young guy out there.
I think Vancouver, Nashville, and Dynamo and Rapids are going to struggle a little bit, especially with the Dynamo Rapids and Vancouver. There's a bit of a transition going on, I think, so that might be a little bit of a challenge for them. But top of the East, NYCFC.
I think the New York clubs are going to struggle. Crew. I think. I think that you're going to see the Crew up there. I think that Philadelphia is going to be in the mix.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a whole different ballgame in the East.
New England might surprise you too.
Yeah. Gustavo Bau.
Brew. We've got some Brew right here. He picked it up from Jungle Gyms down in Cincinnati. You want to do the honors?
They also have python meat frozen in their section if you want to try that.
Just in case you need it. Just in case you need it. But let's give it a shot, see what it tastes like.
It's actually really good. It reminds me of Inca Cola. If you know what Inca Cola is, it's kind of like a bubblegum cream soda. Apparently that's like the national drink of Scotland or something like that. And if you have any cocktail recipes for Iron Brew, you should send them in to us so that we can share them in the parking lot with all of our fans.
We'll get cases and make a Brew cocktail for all the Crew fans out of the mega tailgate. That sounds like a good time to me. But I think it is the bee's knees.
I agree. I think that and I think we should make a super cocktail with Inca Cola and Iron Brew together.
That's not a bad idea.
You never know. All the bubble gum.
Tastes like bubble gum for sure. So anyway, Crew, preseason, off-season champs, I think.
We are the best preseason team that has ever existed in MLS history, I think.
Visit Tucson Sun Cup champions this season. We are,
We didn't win an armadillo, but we did get a trophy.
That's true. We did get an actual trophy, and that means something. Hardware is important.
We take our trophies very seriously here in Columbus.
Yeah, off-season champs, picking up some great additions. We've got Milton back on the left wing. King Harrison's out there. Chris Cadden's competing with him for some time. We've got
signing of Vito Wormgore, I think, is a great addition. After captaining for Braun, I think he shores up our defense, quite well.
Yep, and Eloy Room and Jonathan Mensah back there still holding things down.
We haven't even mentioned Lucas Zelarayan, our club record signing here.
I know.
I think he's a perfect fit for the replacement of Pipa. I think that we can do no wrong this season.
And that gets Pedro out wide, and of course, Giassi up top, I think he's going to do well, and then Diaz out on the right again. So feeling good about it. And of course, Nagbe in the midfield.
Yeah,
Score predictions, though.
Score predictions. We start off with New York City FC. I think we win 2-0. I think Eloy gets his first shutout, and I think with them in Champions League, they're not focused on this first game in Columbus.
That's a fair point. They may have to rotate a bit. I was going to go with 2-1. They're still New York. They still got some good attacking pieces in there, but either way, I think Crew comes with the win from the excitement for the first home game with all the new pieces. Go out to Seattle after that.
After Seattle, I think we go out and tie the champions 1-1.
Yeah.
Tough place to play out there. Long distance for the Crew to travel. I think some of these guys that have come in might not be used to that, so struggle 1-1.
I think RSL at home after that, we win 1 or 2-0. I think RSL is still kind of rebuilding a little bit.
I think we get another shutout as well. I think Eloy Room's going to be one of the best keepers in the MLS this year, and I don't see why we can't win against RSL.
Is that Brew coming back?
Whoa.
We've got Nashville after that. We're away at Nashville. I think 3-0 because they're untested.
I think 3-1. There's going to be a huge group of Columbus people going down there for the game. I think it's an exciting chance for us to win on the road in front of some home fans.
All right, let's move on to our hot takes.
I got it!
All right, so it's our first episode. There obviously aren't a ton of hot takes, so we just scoured the interwebs looking for hot takes. And number one hot take right down here, thinking that Columbus is not a playoff team at all is kind of ridiculous in my opinion.
We have depth at every position, and it's world-class depth at every position. Our defense was our struggling point last year. I think that adding Vito Wormgor there is great. I think allowing Pedro to go back out onto his natural position and bringing in Zelarayan to run the midfield is another perfect example of why we're going to do good.
That's exactly right. We had an awesome offseason. We had some great momentum going into the season, or at the end of the season last year, and there's nothing that seems to indicate that momentum's gone away. So
Marcelo Balboa had it right, though. He had us first in the East, and, a guy that's played the game for as long as he did, he definitely knows what's up.
And it's not to say Kalen did play too, but Marcelo knows what's going on. And just about everybody else seemed to have us kind of in that middle.
Hair and mustache was always better for, So.
That's true. That is important. Next hot take. Saw this floating around with all the Ranyans controversy. Not okay.
Cincinnati.
Even if you're just singing a song, no.
What are you doing? What is your franchise?
We know it's not all of you that had this opinion, and we know you were frustrated and all that kind of stuff. But no, not okay to say something like that at all, anywhere. And defending it as just singing a song was not okay. But get your franchise together.
You guys need to take a play out of our book and write an open letter to your franchise, get them all on the same page, tell them that you will stop supporting them if they don't fix this. And they don't fix it right now, because there is so, I don't know how you can screw up so bad. You're paying $2 million of one of our players.
I don't know what to tell you. We want you guys to do well. We want you to get it together. We want you to make this rivalry with Columbus a rivalry.
We want you here in 5 years.
Yes, we want you to succeed as a club so that we can continue to grow the sport in Ohio. A lot of Columbus fans saw Cincinnati joining the league as something that's great for Columbus and the sport in Ohio in general. So get it together. Let's make it good.
Please, in the future, send us hot takes, whatever you see on the internet, Twitter, Reddit, just Facebook, some random friend that you have that thinks something about a game that he saw. Please send us in. We'll comment on it, trying to have fun. So
feel free to send us an email, or you can get a hold of us on our YouTube channel, 2dudesoccer, 2dudesoccer@gmail.com.
Or in
Twitter.
Crew tailgate parking lots.
That's right. We'll be at the Mega Tailgate, just hanging out. Come find us. Tell us all your hottest of hot takes, and we'll try to include them on the show. We've obviously got a little extra time. We're going to see if we can fill this last 15 seconds with... This is tough.
Is this what it's like to run a vlog?
Morgan, tell me what it is. Is it like this? Okay, bye.